What's up?
I wanted some advice on how to start because I'm 16, but my parents are like really reluctant in letting me start because they're like very scared of like lawsuits and like losing their personal assets and like their house and stuff. So I wanted some advice on how to start.
Okay. Where do you live?
San Jose, California.
Okay. And so they're scared of losing their personal assets if you do something wrong in wholesaling.
Yeah, in a lawsuit. Yeah.
Okay. I get it. Your best bet is to find another wholesaler to do deals with, JV with them.
Uh-huh. Do
So
you think I should because I seen that when you were 17, your dad would sign the contracts. Do you think it would be a good idea if I set up an LLC for my parents that I told them that's I could also do that
nope.
and then have my mom like help me out and like sign the deals?
Your parents already don't want to do it, man. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be forcing them to do it if they don't want to do it. Obviously, they don't understand it, but
Mm,
making the LLC is really not going to stop them from getting sued if that's their biggest
yeah.
fear. And they're going to look it up and figure that out, and then it's going to stop you, dude. Right?
Mm,
I trust me. I don't want you to JV with them. I'd rather you do it yourself. But if they're reluctant to do it, you got to be careful. Remember, in
mhm.
California, I think LLC is like $600-700 now. It's insane. It's stupid.
Yeah.
So it's probably not worth the $800. I hate to say it.
Mm,
It's like a 200 in Florida, but at $800, I would probably just find another wholesaler that you can do it virtually with.
yeah.
And that's probably the best goal you can have.
Because I was gonna talk to an attorney and I was already gonna set up a consultation, but I think he was charging me like around $500 for an hour,
Yeah, don't
and I
do
was
that. It's
gonna pay
stupid.
that. And I was yeah.
Why? Title companies have free
Yeah.
attorneys.
Yeah, it's because I was really excited to start it, and then they talked to so my uncle he's in a real estate agent, and he talked
Mhm.
to them, and he didn't really understand it, and then I showed him your contract, and he was like really scared because it wasn't like the realtor contract, I guess.
It wasn't in his little box of what real estate should be.
Yeah,
It didn't conform to what he's used to. That's okay. Most realtors use realtor contracts. That makes sense. As you know, in
mm,
real estate, a lot of people think real estate's the suit and tie, professional, rah, rah, rah thing, right?
yeah,
Yeah. I got my Mercedes Benz. I'm going to go help people buy a house. That is what one part of real estate is. Real estate, at the end of the day, we are full-fledged Americans. We can buy and sell real estate whenever we want. We don't need anyone in a fancy suit. I can be in a tank top and buy houses. I've gone to closing on tank tops, right? As long as
yeah,
I make an agreement with another citizen of the United States to buy a house and I just put it on paper, that's what the U.S. is all about. Write a piece of paper to go, I agree to buy this person's house. I don't agree with it. We have courts to dispute any type of contracts. That is what the U.S. is all about. And that's as you could buy a house on a napkin, dude. All right. You just got to agree on what's on the contract. Our contract is very easy and simple. Realtors make it difficult because they try to justify their little assignment fees. Now, realtors should be done for 98% of the houses. We deal with the ugly ones. So you have two
mm,
options, bro. Your parents ain't going to be up for it. That's okay. My parents were up for it, but different circumstances, completely different, right? Either your uncle's okay with it, which he's probably not going to be okay with it. Again, this comes back to finding somebody that is okay with it, usually an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old. And you're probably going to split some deals with him. And you're going to have to work together until you're 18 years old. Get some cash and go from there.
yeah. Because then I also talked to him, and then he was telling me like the EMD. I was telling him that like it doesn't have to be that big, but he was telling me that I needed to put like something crazy, like 10 to 20% of like
That's
the
what it
home, and I was
usually
like, yeah.
is, but it's not. You're not legally required to do that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's
And
what's custom.
how would I approach a wholesaler, like telling him my situation?
What market do you want to wholesale in?
I seen a video that Rick was talking about, but I think my parents were saying if I would do it, like try to stay in California, I guess, because we live in California. So like maybe like Sacramento or
Who
Fresno,
told you
because
that?
it like lower price.
Why do you have to stay in California?
I don't know, because I guess my mom she's like she's really scared, and she like told me just do it in California. I don't know. I need to talk to her more about it. She's really like scared of like lawsuits. She's like, oh, what if this happens? And like, yeah, I was really
Adrian, let's get real. Let's get
yeah.
real, Adrian. I'm saying this in the nicest way. Do you have some crazy assets like a $4 million 401k in your name that like you're gonna lose if you get sued?
No, but this is probably our personal house. That's worth
Do
kind
you
of
you own the house yourself?
yeah. Oh, my parents did, yeah.
Is it in your name?
No,
It's in your parents' name. You are not your
yeah,
parents. If I get sued, my parents' house, it's completely separate, right?
yeah,
For example, if my dad got sued, my personal house is fine, right? You got to
yeah,
remember this. How legally it works is if you get sued, the assets that you own get in trouble. Most 16-year-olds don't have any assets, maybe a PS4 or a PS5 these days, but no one's going to sue a 16-year-old. Unless you
Yeah.
are a millionaire at 16, which mostly it's from rich families, but unless you have a trust fund, something like that, I don't think you should have any fear for it.
Yeah.
I'm based on how much money I had at 17 years old, okay? So I
Yeah.
think you should be fine.
Okay. So just try to look for like a wholesaler that's open for me to doing the split with him 50-50.
Yeah, and I would not I would not stay in California.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll bring that up to them. It's better because they were really scared with having you start, and I was even like going as far as like getting the LLC and all that stuff, and then also getting, I don't know if you know what it is. It's called errors and emissions insurance. I
Yeah,
guess it protects you against lawsuits and stuff.
don't do that.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
not a
I
realtor,
just do what you
bro.
told me. Could go under with like a JV and stuff and build capital until I'm 18 and I can do it
JV
myself.
right now, dude, it reduces the risk. It's all done through a legit title company, and you're good to go, man.
Okay.
So
All right. Thank you,
hold
Zach.
on. Let's keep talking, okay?
Okay.
Let's pick a wholesaling market. Do you have any markets outside the out of California you like?
I like Florida.
You like Florida? We're in
I love
Florida.
Florida. Yeah. Um, maybe I don't know. Maybe like Jacksonville, Florida was pretty cool.
Okay, let's do Jacksonville.
Okay.
Oh,
And so, how would I find wholesalers in that market? Do I just go in like Facebook groups and the
Facebook
one
groups,
I'm in
Instagram,
your Facebook
anywhere.
group? Yeah. Okay. And then how would I go about that? Would like I have to like get an LLC or no
Nope.
to do that? No. Okay. Because I was like really excited and I made like this big presentation for my parents and like quickly they had a lot of
Adrian, your parents
like
aren't going to believe
questions.
you till they get a deal. So
Yeah.
let's cut the crap. All right, they're not going to believe you. They're going to tell you no. They're going to say, "Oh, don't do it. Oh, no." Right? That's fine.
Yeah.
They don't have to believe in you. They'll believe in you after your first deal.
Yeah.
So let's just be a little rebellious. Get a quick $20,000 in deals and just show them.
Yeah, I think that's what like it's a proof of concept thing because they call like they were like really worried because my uncle never knew about it and like they were like worried because they've never heard about it before and like yeah, it's weird. And
Just
like
because
no
you
one
don't
else
know
in my
about it
family.
doesn't make it illegal.
Yeah, and like they talked to an attorney and the attorney didn't like it's a different attorney and the attorney didn't really know a lot about it and like the attorney's like kind of scared my mom and like that made it worse.
This is why attorneys are so funny. Talk to an attorney at a title company that does
Yeah.
real estate only. Changes everything, dude.
Mm.
Like, am I going to go to a defense attorney to talk about wholesaling? No, because they usually do criminal defense. I should probably
Yeah.
talk to a real estate attorney. Like that, they specialize in stuff. I'm not, when I break my arm, I ain't going to a veterinarian, dude. I'm going to a physician.
Okay. All right, thank you because I was like really lost and I was
You're
literally like
still
this.
lost. Let's keep going. Jacksonville, Florida. Let's pick some
Okay.
lists. What list do you think, from what I've heard, are probably going to be the best for you?
I like the probate deals because they're like a lot of work, but then they're like high reward because they
All
take
right.
a lot of like
That's
things
a
to do.
tougher list, so we got that down. What's an easier list we can do? Probably. Let's do probates, but let's add some easier lists on top of that too.
Maybe like some pre-foreclosures or like maybe like high equity or
Okay.
like
Let's do code violations.
yeah.
So let's do probates, code violations.
Okay, and
So
then
are you going to text, call? What's your plan of marketing for the channel part?
I want to do cold calling because I like cold call. I like talking to people. I'm not afraid of like rejection or anything.
Good. I would not do pre-foreclosures for cold calling. I personally never found that to be good. Texting
Yeah.
works for it, but not cold calling. So we got probates, code violations. Let's add this other list, okay? We're going to call it the tax delinquency list. Do you know about that list?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be from the property appraiser website of the tax collector for Duval County, TUVAL. That's a county in Jacksonville. We're going to try to get those three lists. Go to truepeoplesearch.com and just start calling and asking these people if they want to sell the property. Let's just start
Okay.
trying that out.
And I was answer a question. So I have like a healthy budget to start. You think it would be kind of like stupid to like try out like mailing if I've never like done a deal?
Bro, let's crawl before we sprint. Let's just start
Okay.
calling, man.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I was like,
So I'm not done with you, Adrian. I'm trying to get you a deal, okay?
yeah.
You
I was,
might
like,
not
really
want
excited.
to.
I was
I
like,
want you to get a deal, okay? So, all right, well, let's break this down from the top. Because next time I talk to you, Adrian, I'm gonna be like, did you do the stuff we talked about? So let's talk about it. Okay, lists,
Okay.
right? Probates, code violations, and what's the third one?
probate code violations and maybe you said tax delinquency list.
Yeah. Are you writing this down?
Yeah.
Okay, got these three. What marketing channel?
Cold calling.
Cold
would be
calling.
good.
And where are we gonna get these phone numbers?
True people search.
That's it. That's all we're going to focus on. Let's not anything else. It's in there. It's fake. All right, we ain't doing that. We're just
Mhm.
going to focus on those, and we're going to start calling people. And we're going to use my
Yeah.
script. Hey, is this the owner of the property? And are you interested? That is it.
Okay.
Keep it simple, man. I'm telling you. If you just do that enough times, you'll get a wholesaling deal. And trust me, if you get a deal and you have a seller, you will find plenty of people to help you out in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I personally know
And
about
then
3 or 4 that'll personally help you out. So let's just
do
focus
do
on
I
that
have to
first.
do I have to tell the seller I'm a minor, or like I don't have to, or do I? No.
I mean, you don't have to. You're not legally forced to.
Okay.
Now, this is not
And
legal advice. Just letting you know, I'm not a lawyer. I am not any of these things. I'm just a wholesaler that's done a lot of deals. That's all I
yeah.
am. So don't take everything I say as legal advice, but this is
Okay.
just what I think. These are my opinions.
Yeah.
But I think if you keep that simple approach going, I think you have a good work ethic. I think you have what it takes. The question is, you're going to take the action and the work to do it. I believe you will. So let's do that. I want you
Mhm.
to come back with me next week, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you. I was about to spend like crazy money on like lawyers and stuff because
No. So
yeah.
you have to pay me something though, okay?
Okay.
I
Because
want you to
I
pay me
was waiting to
100
talk to you.
calls. 100 calls. That's all I want in payment. You need to make
Okay.
100 calls.
Yeah. Because I was trying to get on the one-on-one, but I'm in high school, so every
You're
time
on it.
you guys would yeah, I was like listening to your guys' thing, but I couldn't go on it with you guys because I was in class, and you
I
guys
get
would
it.
always start it when I yeah. So
You're on it though, man.
today I
So,
yeah.
Adrian, let's do this. 100 calls. That's what I need before I talk to you again.
Okay.
Are you willing to pay the price?
Yeah. I was really excited to start in California, but I got clarity from you, so it's good.
All right, man. Get going.
All right.
I
All
believe
right,
in you.
Zach. Thank you.